Hey there, it's your boy Foxy, back for more relationship stories. Update, my boyfriend got chlamydia and I don't know what to do. Original post. I'm getting tested first thing tomorrow. We have been together for years. He got tested out of nowhere and said he probably got it during a depressive episode where he wasn't cleaning himself properly. Here is the problem, I don't think you can get chlamydia without having some sort of intimate contact. I don't want to accuse him of anything, especially since he was feeling really down the last few months, and I don't want to add stress without even knowing if you can get it another way. Should I confront him? Or is he right and this is something you can get from being unclean? Now for the top advice before reading the updates. I lost it. He got tested out of nowhere. Like anyone ever woke up and was like, I'm bored. Let me go get tested for STD, even though I'm not sleeping around. The whole verbiage of how the boyfriend explained it to her sounds like, well, I was just going for a walk when someone jumped out of a van, swabbed my genitals. And that's how I found out I had chlamydia caused by depression. Did you know STDs are actually just genital cheese from not washing enough? True story, bro. Her boyfriend must think she's stupid to try it with such lies. She's inexperienced and he's playing on it. The dude is going to go up in the Reddit douchebag hall of shame. What kind of ass tampon tries this nonsense? OP, by her admission, has been with him and only him, yet she knew something wasn't right when he claimed this. How freaking stupid do you have to be to try this? OP, I'm so sorry, I really am. I've been in your shoes though, and I've been through worse, so take it from me, leave that fermenting D-cheese boyfriend, and find a real man that loves you. Girl, he is cheating. Sorry you have to hear this, but you can't contract chlamydia on your own, because it's spread through intimate contact with other people. Do you want to be with a guy that cheats and lies about it? Confront him. Yeah, like no one just randomly gets an STD test either, especially someone who doesn't do that kind of thing often. He's feeling sick, or the girl told him she found out she had chlamydia, so he panic tested and had to find an excuse to tell OP she might have it too. That's scummy as heck. I feel bad for OP. Poor girl. The only way to contract chlamydia is through contact. Save infection during actual birth. He had to come into contact with infected fluid that contained the bacteria in order to contract. So, very sadly, something happened that provided this result. I truly feel for you, and you need to do two very definite things. 1. Get tested immediately. 2. Talk to him and get to the bottom of this. Don't let him whine, gaslight, or blame his depression. It happened, period. As for lingering effects, chlamydia is a bacteria and is fully curable with antibiotics. Once it's gone, it's gone. The only way to see a recurrence is either negligent treatment, as in not taking the antibiotics or ignoring physician advice in treatment, or direct reinfection. I hate that you are going through this and about to have one of those extremely tough conversations that generally precedes a major change for your life. Make sure you are safe medically, and then make the changes you need to live your best, happiest life. Best of luck to you. To add on this though, chlamydia is also notorious for evading antibiotics, and there's even been rare cases of it lying dormant in your GI tract and reinfecting you later down the line. This is why it's so important to go back a month or two after treatment to get retested, and possibly redosed with antibiotics if needed. So many people don't bother and think they're sorted when they're not. Giving chlamydia can really ruin your fertility as a woman. It's very important to make damn sure it's gone. Edit/update. Currently trying not to cry, but the consensus is he cheated. Thank you to everyone who answered. We are currently on our way to the airport to fly back home, so I probably won't confront him now since I'll have to be with him for a 4-hour flight. If anyone has tips on how to go about this, it would be greatly appreciated. A little more information on this, he has been the only person I've been with, and we have been together since I was 14. I'm currently 22, almost 23, and we both got tested about 5 years ago before we stopped using rubbers and only birth control pills. We were both negative, so there is no way I gave it to him. Now for the full update. Hi, sorry that this took so long, but a lot has happened, and honestly I forgot I made this post. Anyhow, turns out he was cheating. After I made the post, we were on our way to the airport, and all the comments were just pointing to him cheating. So on the plane I confronted him. He denied it at first, but ultimately confessed to cheating in January. He also mentioned that we were arguing during that time. No idea what the argument was even about, to be honest, and he just needed to see if he still wanted to be with me, so he went to see other people. He was still in contact with the girl who gave him chlamydia during our trip too, by the way. I found this out on the plane ride. After he fell asleep, I went through his phone, which I never do but felt like it was justified. The girl knew about me, which made it worse, and I did some really petty stuff to her because of the fact that she knew. I know I'm kind of horrible for this, but I sent all of her nudes and videos to her Christian mother. I'm also pretty sure she was with him because she wanted to secure a visa, but that's a whole other story. Obviously, I cried, and sadly even contemplated forgiving him since he was really all I had ever known in a relationship. A lot of your messages really helped me in going through with the breakup. I broke it off on the plane ride, and got my mom to pick me up from the airport. I got tested as soon as I could, and was positive. I got treatment for it, but a whole bunch of stuff also came up soon after. I started getting frequent yeast infections, and also have bacterial vaginosis. I've done months of treatment, and the BV is still there, which is a constant reminder of the whole situation with him, and I just want it gone. Funnily enough, I got another bill for the treatment today, which reminded me of this post. On a brighter note, I think he was holding me back from a lot. I applied to grad school since I wasn't worried about leaving him behind anymore, and got accepted into a fully funded PhD program at Princeton next fall, and I also got a promotion at my current job. I don't really believe in karma, but life has also been going downhill for him since the breakup. I still stalk him every now and then, which yes I know isn't healthy. His grandpa died. He wasn't a very good man, so not much was lost. And his very Christian father cheated on his very Christian mother and had a child with the other woman. His parents are trying to work through it. His brother is currently in prison for attempting to unalive his wife and daughter. Big yikes. And he totaled his brand new car. I'm sure he had full coverage, but I hope his insurance rate skyrocketed. Ultimately, I haven't reached an unbothered phase where I just don't care about him anymore. I literally hope he is miserable until he is dead. So on the plane I confronted him. Bold move. That's what I was thinking. He can't yell or run. For this alone, OP is my hero, and I need to interview to be her new boyfriend. Freaking boss babe move right there. Oh my god, nothing ever warrants revenge porn. You most likely committed a crime, in certain states, by sending someone's nudes to someone else without consent. That's not petty, that's not being an asshole. That's horrific. I know you were mad, and rightfully so, but seriously. Stop stalking, block him everywhere and move on. He's bad vibes, and the stalking is not needed. You're on a meteoric rise, and this habit will attempt to hold you back. Let it go for good. Wish you the best moving forward. I don't do it very often, and I deleted all of my social medias after the breakup since I didn't use them much anyways. I usually use my mom's Facebook to stalk him, on the rare occasion that I do. I know that it's bad, and I am trying to stop, but sometimes late at night when I just get that horrible reminder of everything, I stalk him to see how things are with him. Nah, I get it. I still stalk everyone and anyone occasionally. I would do the same, and sometimes it makes me feel better to see if they say have a bad haircut and stuff. Heck yeah. Enjoy Princeton, girl. Watch his life continue to spiral downwards while you build an awesome career, and pick up somebody better while you're at it. As a side note, I'm sure whoever was sitting near y'all on that plane enjoyed the in-person soap opera more than the in-flight entertainment. The woman sitting behind me did ask me if I was okay, and it just made me cry even harder. Next story. Should I, 14 male, tell my sister, 20 female, that her boyfriend, 21 male, has been bullying me? Original post. My sister has been home since COVID started, and her university shut down. Our mom works as a nurse, so she hasn't been home since the pandemic. Our dad lives in a different state since the divorce. My sister brought her boyfriend Kyle though, which my mom was cool with. For a bit of information about me, I'm a very short guy, about 5 feet 2, and skinny guy, and I am what most of you would consider a nerd. I'm very close with my sister though, because when we were growing up, it was pretty much just the two of us because mom always worked, and dad wasn't in the picture. Kyle was nice to me at first, but after a few weeks of living with him, he started being meaner and meaner to me. Here's a short list of some of the things he does to me on a regular basis. He takes my snacks and meals from the fridge without asking. I have food allergies, so I sometimes go hungry because of this. These are food that I get delivered to me on a weekly basis, so when I'm out, I have to wait for another week to get more. He deleted my save files on my Switch and PS4. He calls me pussy when we're alone. When I'm watching anime in the living room, he makes fun of me, takes the remote and watches whatever. He would hit me on the side of the head when he walks by me. Yesterday, when he took my laptop and I wanted to get it back, he punched me in the gut. The bruise is still there. He told me that if I told my sister, he would do something worse. He's nice to me when she's around though, but she's always in the home office. She still has online classes and works from home, so she's swamped almost every day. The few hours she spends with me a day are the only times when I really feel safe. The thing is, my sister is super happy right now. She gushes about how much of a nice guy he is and how well he treats her. She says she's happy that we get along, lies, and is hoping that he would be a good influence on me. I don't want to tell her because I feel like growing up, I robbed her of her youth cause she had to spend some weekends with me when mom had to work. My bruise is still there, so there's evidence that he really is abusive. I'm having second thoughts about telling her though, because I know she'll be very sad about it. Or worse, she might take his side. What do you guys think I should do? I want him gone, but I don't want to cause my sister any pain. I don't know how much more of this I can take though. COVID has been hell. Now for the top advice before reading the updates. Yes, tell your sister as soon as you can. His behavior towards you is wrong, and it will only get worse as time goes on, because he thinks you won't do anything about it. I'm sorry you are being treated this way. I couldn't imagine my significant other being awful to my little brother. And if he was, I'd want to know so I could handle the situation. How do I tell her? Should I just randomly show her where Kyle hit me? Yes, just approach her politely and let her know that things have been going on, and you want her to know about them. As a big sister, I can almost guarantee she will do what she needs to fix the situation. I know you want her to be happy, but she'll be much happier knowing she put your safety, and possibly hers, first. Won't it be my fault if ever they break up? Won't she be mad at me for ruining a good thing? I doubt she will be mad at you, but I don't know her, so that is not a promise I can make to you. But no, it would not be your fault at all. 100% is for being awful to you. Telling her sooner than later can help her dodge a major bullet. I know you're worried about her, but you have to step up for yourself and let her and your mom know what's going on, so it can stop before it gets any worse. I hope she won't get mad at me. It's actually one of the things that holding me back. I'm afraid she would choose to believe him over me, and it would just make everything worse. Honey, even if she does get a little upset at first, she will get over it with time. Look at it like this. He used to be nice to you just like he's nice to her, but now he's hurting you and making threats. How long do you think before he starts doing the same to your sister? In the end, you could be saving her life someday by telling her now. And if she refuses to believe, you need to tell your mother too. Only a sick man would bully and assault a child, and he needs to leave your home as soon as possible. What if he ends up treating your sister like that? Tell her as soon as you can, dude. He's so nice to her though, like very, very nice. You think he is capable of hurting her. He acts nice to you in front of other people. Judging by his character, it wouldn't be very surprising if he is doing the same with her. If not, chances are it will eventually happen. I know it might be hard for you, but tell your sister. You did nothing wrong and you'll save her time she would have wasted on this guy. Small update, I'm hiding in my room right now. I have a few snacks here and some water, so I won't go hungry anytime soon. Kyle is outside playing with my PlayStation, so I'm keeping my door locked. I will tell my sister. Everyone says he'll hurt her and I don't want that to happen. Now for the full update. I told my sister and showed her my bruise, along with my Switch. It was a Christmas gift from her, and showed her he deleted all my save files. I also told her all the mean things he said and does. Sister took my side thankfully, and went ballistic at Kyle and kicked him out. He tried to reason with her, but she didn't buy it. We told our mom and she says she'll see if she can come home in 2 weeks. Some of you guys are wondering why she isn't home. I'm high risk because I have asthma, so she needs to stay away. Sister took time off work and school for now and has been apologizing to me nonstop. I feel bad because she thinks I don't know, but I know she cries every now and then. She's also been going the extra mile taking care of me and spending time with me, even if I told her I didn't really need her to. But I did tell her I appreciated it. Oh, and if you're wondering why I told my sister first, I feel a lot safer with her than with my parents. My mom works, so growing up, it was often just the two of us, and she always took good care of me. I trust and love her more than our mom and dad. We talked to our dad too and he wants us to tell the police. He also said I should get therapy. We'll see what happens. I'm happy that Kyle is gone, but I'm sad that my sister is sad. I wonder what I can do to help her. Oh, and thank you to all the people who encouraged me to tell her about it. When you said he might hurt her, that was the final push I needed to come forward. Thank you very much.